So 5 key ingredients that are powerful depigmenting agents, and the 5th one is non-negotiable. My name is Balsam and I run a skin clinic, and a lot of my patients tend to have pigmentation in some form or another, and they tend to really want to manage their pigmentation. So 5 ingredients that really works to even out your skin tone, decrease pigmentation, and to give you an overall glow. So the first one is absolutely vitamin C. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant and it really works to block the formation of pigment by 3 ways. First of all, it blocks the enzyme, which is tyrosinase. It blocks this enzyme, so you've got block 1, and so you get less melanin. The second block is actually pigment darkening, so it stops the pigment actually from darkening. And the third one is pigment transfer, so it slows down the transfer of pigment and therefore allows your skin to look brighter and more even. So vitamin C is an incredible ingredient and should be incorporated into your morning skincare routine. What's more, vitamin C actually has an SPF in it. I think it's got a small amount of SPF, so when it works with your SPF, it's a powerhouse to prevent free radical damage as well as even out your skin tone. Now, this one is one of my absolute favorite ingredients. It's azelaic acid. Now, azelaic acid works to reduce the pigment by stopping the actual enzyme tyrosinase, so it inhibits the functions of tyrosinase, so you have less melanin being produced. Now, I love this ingredient because it also works to reduce the amount of redness in the skin, so it's really fantastic for those who have rosacea skin. So azelaic acid is my absolute favorite, and what's more, it really sort of smooth out the skin. So in terms of if you've got any texture in your skin, azelaic acid is the way to go. So incorporate azelaic acid into preferably your morning skincare routine, depending what you're using at night and how active that your ingredients are at night. What I found about azelaic acid, some people may find it can get a little bit itchy, so they feel a slight itchiness, but that tends to sort of subsides, and also it's dose dependent. So those with higher strengths of azelaic acid, such as the 15 and 20%, tend to feel that little tingle and the itch more than the lower strengths. Now, this one is one of my absolute favorites. It's Tretinoin, and Tretinoin is the holy grail of anti-aging skincare, but what it also does, it increases cellular turnover, it helps penetration of other active ingredients into the skin, and it disperses melanin granules and stops the formation of new pigment. Now, the 4th one is the gold standard when it comes to being a powerful depigmenter, and this is hydroquinone. Now, how does it do this? It actually inhibits tyrosinase activity, which is the enzyme that's responsible for the formation of melanin, and of course it prevents pigment transfer. However, it doesn't come without its side effects, so it's really important that we do monitor the number of months that an individual is on hydroquinone, and you must make sure you have those mandatory breaks. Long-time use of hydroquinone can cause quite a number of side effects, including some of this greyish tint color on your face, which is unsightly for a start. Long-time use, you can end up with systemic complications, and that's something you just want to avoid. So make sure that your hydroquinone is from a reputable medical provider, not any sort of unlicensed, unlawful providers, and make sure that you only use it for a designated number of months and no more than that, where then you need to switch on to your mandatory breaks. Well, it had to be said, the 5th one, and it's a non-negotiable, and I've given you a hint at the beginning, is SPF. Your SPF is your best friend. You need to make sure that you always apply SPF diligently and repeatedly throughout the day, including the cold winter months. Now, there's no point actually going for any of the other products if you are not going to protect your skin in the first place, because you're likely to be pigmented as a result of sun exposure. So UVA, UVB protection as a broad spectrum SPF is incredibly important. What's more, you can even go further than that by making sure that your SPF is tinted, which means it will have iron oxide ingredients in there to prevent the light that's coming through the sort of the indoor lighting or the screens. It not only prevents you from pigmenting, but it also prevents the risk of skin cancer. So if you want to know more about skincare ingredients and how you can achieve bright, glowing, healthy, clear skin, please like, share and follow, and I'll be able to do a lot more of these posts, and also comment below what ingredients you found that happen to be really made an impact on your skin. Keep glowing and stay amazing.